Hello everybody, this is Strawberry Singh, and today I am going to talk to you about the latest male mesh body to hit the grid. The name of the body is David, and it is from the store called NX-Nardcotix. And I've known Narcotics for a while. The designer Narja Russellet, I believe is how her name is pronounced. I've been buying her items since like 2008. She was back then releasing tattoos and some of my favorite tattoos on the grid, and then she got into shoes and home and decor. And now this is her first venture into a male mesh body. I'm hoping to see more mesh bodies from her, maybe a female ones in the future, who knows. But for now, she's released David. She released David on Friday, March 17th last week. And so he's been out over the weekend and I've been playing with him, and I decided to wear the same shape that I wear. I'm wearing my Daniel shape, Cadwa Daniel shape that I have on it, but the one thing, there's a few things that I changed on this shape, so I did want to let you know. This beautiful male mesh body is very muscular, very sexy, but it also has quite the bubble butt. So I do want to make you aware of that. I'll show you with my Daniel shape, with my regular Daniel shape, this is what the butt looked like. I think that my butt sliders were on 60, and then I had to move them down to 15. And I think that's pretty much the only thing that I changed on the body. I don't remember if I changed the chest a little bit. Okay, so I just reduced the chest by like 5 points, I think, just because it's a little bit more of a muscular body, so I wanted to make it a little bit smaller. But you guys could probably go even smaller than that. If you do have my Daniel or any of my other male shapes and you want to use it with this body, I'm not going to release another shape for this body, but what you can do is just reduce the butt to where you want it, just because he's got quite the butt there, and also the chest area. You can go a little bit crazy. All my shapes are modified, so you should be able to play with that. So I am wearing my Daniel a little bit modified. I'm wearing my Catwa Daniel head. Now one more thing is that I'm wearing a Tableau Vivant skin. Right now, Tableau Vivant does not have Omega appliers. This body is Omega compatible, but Tableau Vivant does not have Omega appliers. They only have Slink and Signature, I believe. So what I did was I am wearing the skin for the body, and I just tinted it. So you can see there is a seam, and I am wearing the neck fix, but I'll go into all those details a little bit later. Now, more details about this body I wanted to share was, first, the body is 1,750 linden, 1750, okay? And it is available at the Narcotic store. All of the information is going to be in my blog post where the store is, and even more information, and you'll find that link in the description of this video. So click on over to that link and get the information there. Next thing, the demo of the body is free, so make sure you pick that up to try it. And if you join the in-world group, there's like a Narcotics David Mesh Body in-world group. Again, I'll have a link to that in my blog post. It's the group is free to join. If you join it and you wear the tag while you purchase, you get a 10% discount, okay? So it could be even cheaper with the 1750. Now with that 1750, I wanted to show you everything that came with it. First, the hands and the feet are attached to the body, okay? Just so you guys know that. So let me show you. So there's no separate hands and feet. So if I remove this body, you'll notice that everything is gone, okay? So there's no separate. I know most other mesh bodies, they have hands and feet separate, but this one, they're all together, okay? So if you want to wear different hands, like I tried with this hands, what I did was I went into their HUD and I made their hands invisible, and I tried to wear the Slink hands or the Vista hands. Doesn't fit, it won't work. So you have to wear their hands, okay? Their hands are not bento compatible yet, but they will be within the month, okay? So that's what Narja told me. So hopefully within the month you will have bento hands, and it's a free upgrade, of course. But just so you know that you can only wear their hands, you cannot wear any other hands. However, with their feet, you can wear the Slink feet. If you make the feet invisible over here, and then you go into their options section in the HUD and you click on Slink feet, then the fitting changes over here, and that will fit the Slink feet. It does for sure. I already tried it, so you guys didn't have to try it. So if you are wondering if you can wear your Slink feet with it, yes, you can. Okay, let me just bring my feet back so I'm not footless. What I'm wearing today, this tattoo over here, it also comes, it's right here, it also comes with this body, and I just applied it and then I played with the blend to reduce the little bit, the color a little bit. So I'll show you that later on when I'm going through the HUD, all through the HUD. And also comes with, of course, the full body alpha, which you'll need to hide your default body. And it also comes with a shape. And I'll show you the shape that it comes with. It's a nice shape, but it doesn't go well with my mesh head. So that's why I see it doesn't really work well with my Cato Daniel head. But the shape that it comes with for the body is really nice, right? So you could use the shape and then mess with it and all that. But I was used to my shapes, that's why I'm wearing my shape. But of course, go crazy with it. Their shape is also modify. So of course you can go in there and you can modify it to your liking. So those are all the things that it comes with. It comes with only one main HUD, okay? So I'm going to go through this HUD carefully, all of it. Oh, one more thing that's really important. There are only 2 layers to this body. There is a skin layer and then there's a tattoo layer. Now, other mesh bodies, they usually had underpants and a clothing layer as well for pliers, but this body does not have that. So you cannot wear, like right now, I am wearing a tattoo layer, an applier boxers on my bottom half, and I'm wearing an appliers tattoo, obviously, that came with it on the top half. I wouldn't have been able to wear the appliers bottom if I was wearing a tattoo that went on the bottom half too, because there's only one layer. So you can't wear 2 different kinds of pliers, like clothing and tattoo and so forth. So just keep that in mind. There's only 2 layers on this body, so you can't wear tattoos and applier clothing. I think most of us have switched over to wearing mesh clothing. The only issue is that there's not a lot of mesh obviously there's hardly any mesh clothing made for this body as of yet, but that will change probably with in the coming months. So just so you know that. It is Omega compatible, okay? The body is Omega compatible for both layers, for skin and for tattoos. So if you do have your skins, your Omega appliers and your tattoo appliers, you can go ahead and use that on there. And there is a developer's kit for appliers only right now. For if you want to make skin or tattoos for this, there is available for free in the store, in the Nardcotix store. So you can go there, pick it up, and make your appliers if you want to make some. If you want to make mesh clothing for this body, that will be out. The developer kit for the mesh will be out in a month, and there will be an application process for that. And there is a Nardcotix developers group that you can join for more information for both the kits and appliers for that. And I think that's about it. If you do have customer service questions about this body, please don't contact me. A lot of people contact me if they're having issues, like I can't get this. I'm not the designer, and I'm not the customer service rep. I will not be able to help you with that. So please, I have the name of the designer in my blog post. You can look up her profile and see how she prefers to be contacted for customer service questions, and she'll be able to help you with it in a much better way than I could possibly ever, because I'm still learning about the body. I don't know all about it myself. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go through the main HUD quickly to show you all the details. So the first tab on the main HUD is the skin tab. Okay, in the skin tab you can turn on the glossiness. You can also do that with your fingernails and your toenails. Next thing is, since I did not have an Omega plier that matched my head, I tinted it. So that's another thing that you guys can do. I chose the closest skin tone. I think I was this one, and then I played with the color here, and I made it a little bit darker, and that managed to get really close. Like from far away you can barely tell. If you're wearing a collared shirt, you won't even be able to see the seam, but it's not bad. If you look at it from the front, it's not bad. And I didn't want to change the skin for another reason, is because I do think the skin itself is pretty amazing. Just so you guys can see a little bit better. The skin of the body is really, really nice. So you can see that. The collarbone and everything is really well done, well defined. Another thing you want to notice about this body, it's very rugged. Look, so you'll see how in this pose the elbows are really sticking out, but when you have like a different pose, when you're like bending your elbow or something, you'll notice how it's a very well defined elbow. So you wanna make note of all that. Pick up the demo and make note that, because this body is made with a lot of care. I could tell every detail is really precisely done. But and I love all the detailing on the skin too. There's not a lot of harsh dark shadowing and stuff that you see in a lot of other skins. It's really nicely done. So I did enjoy the skin on this body. So that was the that's the skin part, and then of course you can play with the fingernails. I think I just have something neutral selected right now. I don't remember which one it was, but you have some options for nails and toenails, and you can also hide them if you want. The second tab is the alpha tab, of course. A lot of great alpha cuts here, and you can use these to if you're wearing mesh clothing, to hide parts of the body so it's not sticking out. I did try a couple of jeans and stuff. It didn't fit perfectly, but the alpha cuts were helping. But I'm waiting for people to actually release clothing made for this body so it fits a lot better, so I don't have to mess with it too much. But yeah, a lot of great alpha cuts, a lot of different shortcuts over here to help with that. Next is the layer. This is the tattoo layer. One thing I wanted to show you is you can turn the specular map on, and then you'll see there's like a shine. You'll see, okay, what I did earlier was I decreased the blending on this, so I think if I make it darker you'll see the shine a lot better. So you see this shine here? I don't know if you can see that over there. If I turn off the specular, the shine goes away. See, now the shine is away. So there's even specular maps on the tattoo layer, and of course if they take advantage of that, then that's there. And you can also reduce the glossiness if you don't want that much, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to turn the shine off there, and of course, like I showed you earlier, and they also have normal maps, and of course you showed you earlier, you can play with the blend on this to reduce the intensity of the tattoos that you're wearing, like that. I think I went too fast for it, but there's that. And then of course the last option is the neck fix. I do have my neck fix on. Oops, there goes my camera. I do have my neck fix on. If I remove my neck fix, you'll see the seam even worse there. It's actually not too bad. But yeah, it will be there. The Netflix helps it a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of Netflixes because they mess up with the shadowing at times, but of course I needed it for this seam. And hopefully once Tableau Vivant has a Omega applier, I'll be able to pick that up, because right now it's one of my favorite skins and I kind of wanted to keep that on. And then this is the sling feet option, which I showed you earlier. If you want to wear sling feet with it, you can wear that, and I'll show you that how the size changes. You see how the size changed because I have the sling feet option enabled, and now it's flush with the feet that it comes with. So that's the options. Now, right now, these hands are not bento, right? So they're not bento hands. They will be within the month, and however, even though it's not bento, they did give us some hand expressions, so we have a few things that we can do here. This is like if you're carrying or something, or a fist. And finally, you can also remove your body scripts, so you can avoid a lot of lag, but please make sure you make a copy of the body before you do that. And I have auto updates enabled, so I know right away when it's updated to bento and all that, and I have that all done there. And then of course they have links to their different social media and marketplace and so forth. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to share with you guys. So this is a new mesh body for males. If you haven't ventured, if you're a male avatar in Second Life and you haven't ventured out and purchased a new male a mesh body as of yet, I suggest going down and trying on a demo and see how you like it. Of course, there aren't a lot of products for this body as of yet, but hopefully as we see time goes by, there will be soon. And that's it, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll be coming soon with an unboxing video later today, hopefully, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.